I said, man, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's get right with Thursday night. I was legit tossing and turning at work today, cooking up the parlays and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, who is going to win this game?
Mm.
49ers need to win. Seattle needs to win. They're on a 2-game losing streak. 49ers think they're on a 2-game losing streak, right? No.
No,
They beat the Patriots.
they
So,
beat the Patriots,
but
lost.
they're 0-2 in the division.
Yeah, they lost 3 of the last 4.
0-2 in the division. 0-3 in conference. You kind of need, and then plus next week you play the Chiefs. So this is a classic look-away spot for the Chiefs. However, Seattle is not looking good right now. I think Detroit kind of exposed a lot of what they're lacking. Plus, they're injured as hell. It's a short week. I think that, yeah, sure, Brock Purdy threw 2 interceptions in the fourth quarter, but I think they could just run the ball and play like ball control and play action. That's the killer for Seattle. Play action, and that's what Kyle Shanahan is going to abuse. So I got the 49ers winning, and I don't know what the over is, but I might just slam the over on top of it because I think it's probably going to be a high-scoring game, especially if Fred Warner doesn't play either. Like, both sides are just going to put up points, but I think at the end, 49ers are going to win this game.
The over-under is 49.5. I also got the Niners to win. Oh, that's right. If they would have beaten the Cardinals, then I would have potentially smelled an upset brewing. But because, as you mentioned, they're 0-2 in the division with 2 games that they should have won. They were up 10 in both of those games and lost.
Mm-hmm.
Up 10 in the fourth quarter and lost.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's something that's like, you got to, like, look yourselves in the mirror. Like, yo, like, we not a good team. Like, I don't know. Like, the defense, yeah. Oh, Kyler Murray went crazy. And, yeah, but not really went crazy. He just ran like effectively. But Marvin Harrison was kept in check for the most part. Trey McBride in his return didn't do much. So their defense held it together. Why did they lose? Fumbles, picks, Brock Purdy. And their offense struggled against the Cardinals' defense. But here's the silver lining. Seattle's defense is no world beaters. Seattle's defense isn't anything. I'm not saying that not to disrespect them, but they're not anything to really sneeze at. Like, oh my God, let's see the vaunted Seattle defense, Legion of Boom type shit. And because they lost to the Cardinals, I think they'd even be more locked in the way they lost. They didn't get outplayed. They didn't get outgained. It was all self-inflicted turnovers. And because of that, I think they had a great week of practice. And I just think the Niners, the definition of they got to lock in before we tweak out. Because going 2-4, when everyone was like, oh, you're NFC champs, like you're the best team in NFC, and everyone start singing your praises. And all of a sudden you're 2-3, about to be 2-4, with 3 losses to your division opponent. That's a bad line. It's a bad sign. So I'm going with the Niners minus 3.5 as well.
Because then you have Chiefs on the horizon next week, Bills down the line. Then you got repeat the cycle in the division, and then the Rams are going to get healthier. So you're seeing the Rams again with a healthier team.
Yeah, the next couple of weeks is like not necessarily.
They play Detroit. I know they play Detroit eventually. So they play Dallas. They got some. They got some comp. They got some comp for sure. So you definitely got to lock in this week.